Each year is pretty much dedicated to very specific parts of the curriculum of the program. First year being a lot of, we start off with contemporary work and we move into classical work. That year is kind of primarily about breaking down habits and identifying habits about yourself that you didn't know. I found first year to be the toughest year.
Yeah.
Because you're interrogating different parts of yourself that you didn't know you wanted to be challenged with, but you are under the safety net as well.
I hadn't really had much formal acting training, so when I got here, and I hadn't had any in America, I really had no idea what acting was. And the thing I think I want to say now about first year is that isn't just about becoming an actor, because it really laid the groundwork for me to become better at learning and able to breathe. And I actually started learning Arabic in the year during, in like COVID year. And I think the skills that I'd been taught in my first year at acting school sort of helped me become a better student in general, because it made me less tense about learning anything, which I think helped me learn lines, it just helped me flow through life better.
And then by the time you get to second year, it's like, how are we building this structure around classical, and what does that mean, and redefining what that means to you before you came to the school, because I had a whole bunch of ideas. The dive we took into Shakespeare was all about iambic, all about like the details, right? Because we couldn't perform it except for on Zoom, and we did some gnarly Zoom monologues, and sometimes I missed the mark, and sometimes I felt like I was on top of it, but all I had was da-da, 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 da-da. And by the time I came back, I was like, I'm not afraid of Shakespeare at this point. There's nothing that I'm afraid of about it. I understand the principles. And I know that this language will serve me, and I can get all my information from the language.
I was really frustrated in my second year because I kept on getting this note, like, be more confident. And I was like, that's so dumb. You can't just be more confident. I'll be confident when I, like, have the experience to be confident. But I think what I've learned from my time here is the confidence in I don't know, and like the capacity to say, I don't know, but I'll learn.
I don't know.
I don't know.
And I think there's something so liberating in just that phrase. And something that I do now is I carry that phrase into a first table read, is that I don't know what the story is. I will know at some point, but I just don't know, and just allowing whatever chemistry happens in the room to influence how I approach the story. And if you honestly don't know, it's okay. There's other people who'll help you figure it out. And then third year, you're able to actually kind of grow into it and figure out for yourself what's in your toolkit, things that have worked, things that didn't work, and things you want to take out into the world with you.
To like over the years watching, from first year to second year to third to now fourth, like I see my classmates and they're just on stage breathing. Whereas in the beginning, if you would have thrown Shakespeare at me my first year, I would have been really tight and trying to follow the rules. I just felt there was this freedom and liberation.